Hi y'all, Tracy, Charles the long-haired girl here.
With Chris, the short-haired guy.
And we are here again for another Tag Tuesday, no Tag Tuesday. Sometimes it just rolls off the tongue, I can't help it.
Whatever you say, honey.
These questions are from Sandy over at Let's Get Fit with Sandy. And it's only my opinion, is what she calls these questions. What is something that you hate about going to the movies?
I'm going to go with the ads that they show before the movies.
The ads are annoying, but it also frustrates me when you hear random people talking. Because I'm not paying to hear them talk. I'm paying to see the movie. And especially at those prices, I want to see the movie.
This is true. Yeah, actually another thing that I don't like about the movies is how much they cost.
Yeah.
So. Anyways, moving right along.
Name something you have a best of. Cat, pet, friend, clothes, house.
Huh?
You have a best of. You have a best friend, a best car. I guess it would be a best car.
See, the first place my mind goes when you hear that is albums, and I've got a bunch of best of albums.
Yes, we do have a bunch of best of albums. And by albums, we mean, the ones on vinyl for you young folks.
Young folks know what that is now.
Well, our young folks know what they are, but not all of them do. I do have a best friend. Also have my husband, who is my best friend. He's not my best girlfriend, obviously, because he's not a girl.
Thanks for clarifying that for the radio audience, honey.
Just saying.
Okay.
I wouldn't really consider that I have best clothes. Although I guess I have better clothes, like clothes that I would wear to church and clothes that I wouldn't wear to church. Like I wouldn't wear this to church.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I might on a Wednesday or
a
Friday night.
It'd be pretty crazy.
But not on a Sunday. Church on Sunday, this would not be the outfit I would wear.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I don't know. I have best of Aerosmith.
You
Best
do
of
have.
ABBA.
You do have. Actually, wouldn't that be we have?
We have, yeah.
We have, yes.
Best of Brett, I think.
I think we do, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. What is something you love to do in the summer? Picnic, go to the beach, barbecue, fish, garden.
We're both looking at each other.
What? I know what I'm going to say. I know what I'm going to say.
Well, then say it. Don't just look at me.
I love going to the pool. The beach is nice
does.
too, but we just went away for our honeymoon anniversary and
went to an Airbnb with a pool.
Picked a place with a pool.
Yeah. Okay.
What
Moving
about
right
you?
along.
What about you?
What do I like to do in the summer? Go on vacation to someplace other than here. Preferably someplace cool, which we did. And then we came back and now we're wondering why. Yeah, anyways, moving right
He's
along.
not entirely wrong. What is something you love to do? Oh, no, we just did that one. Okay, question number 4. Tracy needs some coffee. Name something you have had a long time that is more comfortable the longer that you've owned it. Her examples: shoes, slippers, clothes, pillow, chair.
I don't know, because everything seems to be getting less comfortable. I'm not going to lie.
We're people of a certain age.
Yeah. Hello?
Let's see. I don't know. Sandy, Jimmy, I'm sorry. I don't know. I mean, I used to be able to say that about shoes and stuff like that, but most of the shoes that I would have had for a long... Well, I guess it's still true. I do have some shoes that I've had for several years. Name something your mother told you never to do. Talk with food in your mouth, gossip, do everything your friends talked you into doing. She told me not to do all those things. And as far as the do everything your friends talked you into doing, it was kind of, my comment was, but Mom, everybody's doing it. And she would say, and if everybody is jumping off the bridge, are you going to jump too? So, yeah.
Okay.
I heard all those things. What about you?
Oh, maybe not as many of those things as you, but don't talk to strangers.
Yeah, don't talk to strangers, and that was a big thing for a while.
Yep.
Don't talk to strangers.
Yep.
Although, you know, when we used to go to family reunions in Oklahoma, that was never really a conversation we had because half of those strangers were family.
Right.
I was too young to know them. And they would come up and say, "Who do you belong to?" And I would say my dad's name, and they would kind of look at me funny, and I would say, "I'm Mert's granddaughter." Oh!
Okay.
So you just had to say the right words. Name an old movie that just about everybody has seen, but you think was the best movie ever. Wizard of Oz, The Godfather, Gone with the Wind.
Those are the examples.
I do love Wizard of Oz. I also love Shop Around the Corner. And Miracle on 34th Street.
I was wondering when you were going to get to that.
And Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life. Love that one. I tend to lean toward old movies. Yeah. I don't know, I can't think of any more. What about you?
Old movies, I think. Well, let me just run some quotes by you. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Looks like I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
And if you can name that movie,
yeah,
put it in the comments down below.
I'm trying to think of a... Why am I blanking out on all of the great quotes right now? Of course, another one would have been... Oh, let's just keep going.
Okay. Name an activity that you failed the first time you tried, but seemed to come easily for other people. Water skiing. Definitely water skiing. And two, if I'm being real honest, making bread. I did not do well at that, although I will say to this day, I don't try to water ski. But I have baked bread, and I enjoy baking bread now. But I think because I was so nervous, because I wasn't sure how much to knead, how much to punch down, let it rise, you know. It's not easy if you don't really have anybody to show you, and my mother was not really a bread maker. Love.
Probably driving, but there's a reason for that I think is rather specific. And that is that my parents only had stick shift cars at the same time. And learning to steer and brake and so on and so forth at the same time that you're learning how to operate a manual transmission is not easy. Now, if you're learning to do one without the other, I think it's significantly easier.
Yeah, I struggled with driving a stick shift.
You still struggle with driving a stick shift?
I do still struggle. Well, I can, but I do struggle with it.
Yeah.
But no, I learned to drive when I was in driver's ed in a manual transmission car. Then my mother bought me a stick shift car and basically walked away from me and said we were in a quiet place, nobody was going to bother us. My grandmother was renting property that had acres, and I was trying to get up the drive. My mother walked away from me and said, just keep working on it. And yeah, we sold that car pretty quick.
Okay.
What do you consider the most boring sport to watch on TV? Her examples: bowling, baseball, golf, boxing. I'm going to go with golf because I don't really understand it.
Yeah, same here.
I've watched bowling, and I enjoy watching bowling, but I know what they're doing, generally speaking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I may not know all of it.
Actually, I will say this for one thing about like watching the Olympics. Shooting.
Yeah,
you got to kind of
that's
go
it.
with that because you're watching somebody just go like this.
Mm-hmm. And then you see the
Yeah.
target.
Anyways, go on.
Name a kind of business that used to give better service. Cable TV, restaurants, retail stores are her examples.
Gas stations.
Definitely gas stations. But I will also say restaurants, and people are becoming less and less patient. And we experienced that Sunday when we were on our way home. We went to a restaurant that we had gone to before.
Yeah, but let me put it this way. You can still find restaurants that have
really good service.
really good service.
But what I'm saying,
when was the last time you saw a gas station where they still wash your windshield and all that?
They are very rare.
Yeah.
Although I have been told they still exist.
Yeah.
But no, like, people are less patient is kind of my point. It's not just the service that is struggling in, like, the restaurant business, but there were people who were sitting there. They were sitting before we got there, but we kind of came at an off time, like mid-afternoon after the lunch rush pretty much had gone. There were some people who were walking out, and the guy had said to his waitress, who happened to be our waitress, how long is it going to take to get our food? And she said, I apologize. We're short-staffed in the kitchen. I'll go check on it right now. But before she could even get back to him, somebody else walked out. Mind you, they had a table of a good 10 people. And they said, it took us 2 hours to get our food. So these people get up without saying anything to anybody and walked out.
Moving right along.
I get why they were angry, but, you know, it's a give and take. She explained to you they're short-staffed in the kitchen. You can't expect your food to come out immediately.
Mm-hmm.
If you want fast food, go to Taco Bell. Or Jack in the Box, or not that we eat there.
I'm going to share my right quick. I'll share my theory about Taco Bell. The Taco Bell is the Spirit Airlines of the restaurant industry, because you order everything a la carte, and everybody loves to talk about how terrible they are and how they never go there. Yet they do great business. How do you explain that? Anyways.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. It's the Spirit Airlines of the fast food world. Anyways.
Okay. Where or what was the most uncomfortable place you ever slept? Floor, ground, couch, tent, mattress, or rollers in your hair? I don't think you've had that problem with rollers in your hair. No, I've never had
problems with rollers in my hair. I don't know, because most of the places that I've been where I was really uncomfortable, I didn't sleep. Oh, I think I know what the answer to that was. I was on a camping trip when I was a kid, and there was no level place to set up the tent, and I made the mistake of sleeping with my head downhill. Never do that.
That sounds like a bad plan right there,
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not made for sleeping on the floor these days. I mean, I'm certain that I could do it if I had to. It's not my favorite thing. And for those of y'all that don't know, sleeping with rollers in your hair is not comfortable. Just saying. Okay, that is all 10 questions, and Roy, I am not answering the question that Jimmy gave for you, that bonus question. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed these questions. Everybody who usually participates will be listed down in the description box below. I hope everybody has a fantastic Tuesday, and I will see you soon. Be blessed.